Copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Yeah, you can't, a driver cannot stand to go down the straightaway here and turn to the right when he gets to the corner.
I love that graphic on Mark Martin. Can you believe his favorite hobby is racing?
Does he know any other sports? Smoke from Jimmy Spencer coming around turn number 2, and lots of it from his Dodge. Spencer pulls to the inside of the racetrack.
Number 2, you got smoke rolling out of the back.
We anticipate this place being hard on engines. 500 miles here, a lot of RPM.
Caution is out for Spencer. Comes at lap 12.
And Jimmy did not come to pit road because the caution came out. The hopes is that he could stay on the lead lap.
Okay, I got all my temperatures are fine. I got oil pressure. I don't know what it is. Get all the wrenches, all 1 1/8, 1 1/4, all oil on wrenches. Go to the tires, nothing.
That was Tommy Baldwin, his crew chief, trying to get a game plan for that crew. He was talking about 1 1/8 inches, 1 1/4 inches. That's what size most of the oil.
Elliott Sadler, that Robert Yates Ford. Here's Steve.
And Mike D.W. was talking about these guys on the bottom. Elliott Sadler says he's going to stay on the bottom because the track's a little bit slicker than it was yesterday. He says his race car is neutral in, tight in the center, and we have trouble on the racetrack at Steve Park.
Steve Park spins off turn 4, and cars scatter to miss him. Many take evasive action down pit road. Man, the Steve Park, the yellow car.
See the yellow car, and he's got the 0 car down under him. I don't know. That looked like they just looked like Steve lost it to me.
Just got loose, bad loose.
Mark
Green.
Elliott gets the gear, but here comes. Oh, smoke from Elliott. He's blown it up, maybe.
She blew.
Yep. Yeah, he's in trouble big time.
Could be one of 2 things. He could have missed a shift.
Darrell, that's coming out the exhaust pipe out the right side. The caution is out.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Spencer is going to come around and get back on the lead lap. As we have caution. Caution is out in Texas for the 4th time today. There's debris on the racetrack. And Greg Biffle seems to have something blowing in the wind.
Now, there's a saying in racing that you blew his doors off. They blew his whole side off. There's a piece of, see that metal hanging down there? That's a piece of interior there. That's one of the crush panels.
It seals it off to the firewall. Now it's not there anymore. That, I would say that's the debris.
Yep. Takes off a little bit with you. It makes you think for a moment.
Whoa, Elliott Sadler's in trouble on the backstretch.
Yep. I think something was wrong. I think he was having a problem of some kind because...
hard hit. Caution is out. I didn't mean to scare you, Darrell, but I saw the red car run up behind him. Jeff Burton gets his lap back.
And something's wrong with our leader, maybe. Matt Kenseth slowed so much that Jeff Gordon blew right past him on the run to the caution.
I think he was trying to let the 21 and the 97 get a lap
Exactly.
And Gordon didn't go for it.
It's Jeremy Mayfield, the 19 car.
Oh, he just gets out. The car just... apparently on that set of tires there was just something that changed the car dramatically over what it had been earlier.
Elliott's climbed out of the car, and he is okay after leading 91 laps today and ending up at the inside wall hard.
Man. That is a hard lick. I mean, you're running so fast everywhere on this racetrack.
But he did crash hard into that retaining wall.
And a crash on pit road. As they came in, Ward Burton got turned around. Well, we've seen this before this season. A driver with Kurt Busch at Las Vegas.
Right up under him. I believe they may have made some contact. There it is, right there. Rusty.
Wow.
Whoa.
That'd like to have been big right there.
Mark Martin's on pit.
Service complete. The car was a little bit tight. The 2 car out as well.
Ryan Newman picks up the lead for the 2nd time today as Jimmy Spencer pounds the wall. He and Tony Stewart got together, and Terry Labonte comes through. Ricky Rudd, Sterling Marlin, all trying to avoid as the leaders will come around to the caution flag.
Now, Ryan Newman was the leader of the race because he had not pitted. Ryan Newman had not pitted. Jamie McMurray, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Green, Johnny Benson, Jerry Nadeau, Ward Burton. A lot of these cars had not been to pit road.
This will shake things up.
Yes, it will.
And that was Jeremy Mayfield just hitting the wall in turn 1 as he tried to get around Jimmy Spencer's stopped car here in the quad oval. Here
This really hurts right here, and we're going to see the replay right here.
Jimmy's push. You see Jimmy's car is pushing up. Gets a little bobble to it.
Gets into Tony Stewart just a little bit.
Just in the side of Tony. So just in the last 2 laps, Tony and Bobby Labonte both have had some body damage.
Well, I was just fixing to mention the car this really hurts is Bobby Labonte, because remember, we talked about he could run further than a lot of these guys, but he had to come to pit road because of that damage.
Yeah, and they had to pound that fender out pretty good. And here's Sterling, just barely missing the 21.
Yeah, Terry Labonte spun through it.
Here he comes. He's already out in the grass, just trying to get on by.
Just trying to hang on.
Now that may mess up the front air dam right there. That's a big bump.
I'd say it did.
Now here comes the leaders to pit road ahead.
Now here's Mark Martin trying to stay on the tail end of the lead lap, and Ryan Newman trying to overhaul him as positions swap midfield yet again. They move underneath Kenny Schrader, and that gives Mark Martin a little bit of breathing room on the number 12, Ryan Newman, your leader.
There they go. Spin off of 2.
And
Steve
it's a big
Park,
one.
Mike
number
Skinner.
1.
Mike Skinner, Steve Park. Jeff Gordon to get his lap back. Matt Kenseth, Jeff Burton will get 1 back. Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch, Tony Stewart, Todd Bodine. Bobby Labonte gets 1 of his laps back.
And Rusty Wallace among those who were ahead of the leader coming to the caution flag.
Turn 2 right here onto the back stretch.
Get down under somebody, and we've seen it time and time again. It pulls that inside car around. Skinner was trying to squeeze through Park in the wall there, and he didn't quite make it.
Looked like Ward Burton got some front end damage.
Looked like Dale Jarrett may have gotten a little bit more damage.
Okay, car right there. We just saw the nose of Mark Martin. The 6
Whoa, trouble, turn 3.
Christian Fittipaldi, Dale Jarrett, an 88 car.
Caution's out. Leader got it.
Nobody gets a lap back.
That is 3 caution flags in just 16 laps.
You get the cars bunched up like this. There's not a real good outside groove, and you get up in that loose stuff and around you go, and you got people pushing you, shoving you, trying to get laps back. I mean, a lot of different agendas here causes a lot of problems. Poor
Kyle
Dale Jarrett.
Petty qualified this car. Christian Fittipaldi named as the relief driver yesterday. Kyle was sore ribs from his Bristol crash.
Love it.
It was almost the same last week at Bristol.
And I'm sure he would tell you, when you don't run up front, that's what happens to you.
Here's a look.
Just get up out of the groove down there. It's hard to tell.
Fittipaldi was around and caught Jarrett, who was going by on the outside.
A lot of damage to that car. Huh? When you hit the wall, hit the adjustment with 2 right side tires, because that will actually automatically tighten the race car up, make it push a little more.
Bobby Labonte's around on the back, y'all. He just went around off of 2.
And in the wall. Caution at lap 251. In the last 25 laps, we've had 4 caution flags, and nobody gets a lap back from Ryan Newman.
Kevin Harvick, the 29, was making a gallant effort. He just could not get there.
Boy, Bobby just come off of 2. He got high.
Labonte on the outside. Let's see here.
Darrell, we've seen that so many times, though. We saw it, I think, with Steve Park just a few laps ago. The car just comes around on it.
It's a push loose. You come out there under power, and it may take his car too long to pick up the speed he needs to chase down this 12 car up here.
Darrell, Mike, I just believe this thing could come down to that last pit stops and strategy. One, we can't have any mistakes as we see teammates racing here. That's a battle for 10th, Mark Martin and Kurt Busch in the 97, Mark in the 6. But, you know, if you're up there, Ryan Newman, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Car in the wall in turn 3, guys.
Joe Nemechek, the 25 car. No caution just yet.
Oh, man, he come right down in
Caution is out, though. Caution is out. Forget my strategy.
I'm sorry, Larry.
No.
He come right down in front of
the strategy out right there.
10th yellow of the day, lap 283. And there is no right side. No usable right side left.
Bring it. He can't stop.
No, he pounded that thing.
You all right, Joe? You all right?
Fast or not?
These guys have quite a bit of...
Still there, inside.
They have quite a bit of cushion behind them back to 4th place Jerry Nadeau.
Whoa, baby.
And Gordon can't loosen Junior up any worse than his own car is handling.
I don't think so. There's Jeff now. He fades, goes a little high. Now he's going to try to get the nose down off of 4 here, but he can't do it.
Ryan, if you can save any fuel, go ahead and do it, okay? 4.
If you can save fuel, what was that to Ryan Newman?
I heard that.
Well, he's got a 2.5 second lead.
I guess the way some of their luck has been, they don't want to take any chances on anything. But yeah, when everybody was on pit road, that should have well put everybody in a window where there was not a problem. Unless they're questioning with the 2-tire stop, did they get him completely fueled?
Well, when you come in and you only do 2 tires, you know one thing can happen. You don't have time to get 2 cans of fuel in it.
Great battle here for 16th. Terry Labonte, Robbie Gordon, and Michael Waltrip have been going at it. And Labonte finally clears Gordon and Waltrip.
And here's the just back on Ryan Newman for a second. If they told me with 7 or 8 laps to go that I needed to save fuel, I'd be saying, why did you wait so long to tell me?
I need to mention Jimmy Johnson down that cylinder. He has lost 2 more positions to
Gordon.
Matt Kenseth.
Gordon got up under Dale Jr. that time and rooted him. Just rooted him out of the way.
Side by side to 1. White flag last time around.
Boy, this is quite a battle for second place right here behind leader Ryan Newman.
Jeff's got him this time because he's got the inside line now. But that was a great battle down there in 3 and 4 to get him up out of the groove.
Boy, Junior's not going to give up, though, Darrell. They're still side by side.
Well, we've seen these cars get loose off of turn 4 here, and the back end gets sucked out from under them.
Ryan Newman wins it. Did they touch? Yeah! And Junior holds off Gordon for second.
And you would look at these fans. You would think that Dale Earnhardt Jr. won the race, but boy, how about this group right here?
Second career victory for Ryan Newman. He jumps from 15th to 8th in the point standings, and the first win for Dodge this year.
And I tell you, a real gutsy call on Matt Moore and his crew chief checking those 2 tires. I really would have thought they would have not been that good. His left side tires says a lot for the tire here. 100 laps on those tires.
Well, we knew you could do that. We just didn't think that that was maybe the right time to do it, but it's obviously paid off for these boys.
Made him maybe work a little harder.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that little battle there behind him, though.
Put it on, baby.
All right, Ryan, don't save any fuel now. Light those things up.
Listen to this thing.
Well, he knows how to do a burnout.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, this is not a good thing. He's out in the grass. Oh, that's cool. I love that.
Boy, meanwhile, while we're seeing him celebrate there, great.
All right, baby. It's one for the crew right here. Let me get over here where you are.
I was going to say, a great run for Jerry Nadeau in that 01 car.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.